Hello everybody, how are you? Tuesday, July 17th, 7:17 in the morning. Folks, we out here. Getting our steps in. We're here at the convention center, walking around on their massive property. If you need a place to have your convention, this is the place. Look at how big this place is. Look at this. All of this and all of that over there, that building over there, those palm trees, this massive building, and it goes way over there. It's right in downtown LA. Downtown LA is booming. Restaurants, bars, the arts district right next to downtown. I'm telling you, if you want I don't work for them. I don't know them. But if you want a cool city to have your convention, LA. So I'm out here walking. Obviously, you can tell I need it. I should really start running soon, but walking is something I can do and not have excuses for. What's the excuse going to be? What am I going to tell my reptilian brain? Your brain says, "Okay, we got to go walking." What am I going to? What's the excuse going to be in my head? Oh, I can't walk. I can't walk. Yeah. You can walk. I've seen you walk. Yeah, but you're talking about walking like right now, like right now. I don't know if I can do that. You're walking as you're giving me the excuse, brain. You're walking the body as you're saying you're not sure you can do it. What are you talking about? I see. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Now, some people can't walk. Some people have difficulty walking. I understand that. But for many people, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to convince yourself that you can't get out there and walk. So anyway, for me, it helps us sleep better. For me, it helps me deal with stress. For me, it's But I guess all exercise does those things, right? So if you're not exercising, at least get out there and walk. Now, most people walk, I think, a mile and a half per day. Just in normal everyday life, you know what I'm saying? Walking to the car, walking to your job, whatever you're walking into Starbucks. Give me a half decaf frap with, I don't know, what do the people order there? So I don't know how it came up, but somebody on Facebook was talking about Amy Winehouse. I think she died in July. Maybe it was July. Maybe it was tomorrow, July 18th. I think. I don't know. But I loved Amy Winehouse. It was 2011. I'm pretty sure it was 2011 she died. I think in July. That girl's voice. There's something about a great singer. By the way, quick sidebar. If you get a chance, listen to the lead singer of Lake Street Drive and the song Tell Them I'm a Good Kisser. And again, another powerful, great, fantastic female voice. But anyway, Amy Winehouse, what a loss. But something seemed weird. I'll have to read it again. This is just off the top of my head, so I may be wrong. But I went back and looked. I was like, what? Let's think about this again. How did she die again? She had struggled for years with, drugs and alcohol, so it wasn't a huge shock. But what was the actual case? Like, what exactly happened? So, long story short, I think she was doing better. She was getting sober. Sometimes people with substance abuse problems, getting better, when they say things are getting better, that could be getting better, things are getting better number 7, you know what I mean? It just happens that way. But so same with her. That she would get sober and then not sober and then sober. So anyway, the morning that she died, her bodyguard went in around 10 o'clock, if I'm recalling this correctly, and saw her, checked in on her. She's in bed at 10 o'clock in the morning, which is not unusual, especially for a musician. It's not unusual. So he left, checked in on her later. She was in the same position, and then realized she's not asleep. Called for the ambulance, and then she was taken to the hospital and declared dead. So what seemed odd was in this Wikipedia story, I think if I remember this correctly, I just read it yesterday, so I could still be wrong. But I think they were saying later in the article that there were three empty bottles of vodka or liquor in the room, and yet she was supposedly getting better, supposedly on the sober train. So the question is, well, if you checked in on her at 10, wouldn't the three empty bottles of liquor indicate that she had gone off the wagon? What do they say? Had started drinking again. And three empty bottles would not cause you concern. In which case, maybe something could have been done at 10 o'clock that wasn't later in the day. It's neither here nor there, because my guess is probably nothing could have been done for her. It's just, if it was those three empty bottles, how do you know, what can you do if somebody's going to drink that much? You can't, well, I don't know. There's nothing you can do, really. Or maybe there is things you can do that I don't know about, but unless you can just be around them 24 hours a day, you know, it's to me, it's be an impossible task. But what a loss. What a loss. At 27, you know, the 27 Club, Jimi Hendrix, I think Janis Joplin, I think Kurt Cobain, I think those three, and, you know, all died at 27. And when you get to be my age, which is older than you, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, I'm older than you. 27 is young. Although, I'm amazed at some of these people, like Post Malone. If you don't know Post Malone, he's a big rap star, hip-hop rap star. He was in high school. He was making beats, so you know, that's the thing. The kids can start making beats when a lot of them when they're 12. So they get FL Studio, which is a digital audio workstation software. They start making beats for you white people. No, for making beats, you know, for the background, the music for rapping over. He was in high school in Georgia. Then basically came to LA at say 18 or 19. Was part of a, you know, beat crew, rap. You know, you can tell I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, a collective, and you know, new people in the music business. Was into music, new people, and lived in San Fernando Valley with a couple other people that were in music and making beats and rap. And then he cuts a song called White Iverson, and it was a hit. His first song. It went to like number 14 on the Billboard 200, which is streaming, and I don't even remember. I didn't even remember White Iverson. I had to go back and listen to it. It's a good song. It's a good song. You can see where he had the talent. But then he gets a recording contract, and within Like by the time he's 21, he has a monster, debut album. So he moves from Georgia, and within 3 years, he's an international superstar. That's basically what happened. I mean, I'm not. Now, I think a lot of times when that happens, that's speed. They've caught the wave. Like he is right in the middle of this current sound, of hip hop. And if you look at the Spotify Top 50, which is of all music genres, 90% of it is hip hop. So hip hop is the current pop music. And this guy, along with 100 other successful artists, is right in them. He has, they call it cloud rap, or has that kind of hazy sound to it. That's what he does. His sound is hot, and he's good at it. And he came out with Congratulations, the next single, and then of course, Like a Rock Star, or Rock Stars, I think is the name of it. It's a monster from this past few months. And then his new one, I can't remember the name of the new one. It kind of goes like this, and and then it goes, whoa, whoa. Well, maybe not like that. Something like that. Something like that. Not like that. Something like that, but not at all like that. This video is going to cut off at any time. It's just going to stop. And then that's going to be the end of it anyway. We'll just finish there. We'll just stop there. But anyway, Amy Winehouse. Oh my Lord. What a talent. What a monster talent. I mean, her album that came out, I think, after she died. I forget the name of it, but was the biggest selling album in the UK. Biggest selling album, maybe of female vocalists, but anyway, because this sounds like a huge claim that I'm about to say, but I think it was the best-selling album in the UK of the 20th century, of this century. Yeah, because she died in 2011. Maybe it was the decade. I don't know. A monster seller of that album. It just breaks my heart, man. Breaks my heart. She was so young. She should be with us today. It's going to cut off any second now. I guess that's today's message. I miss you, Amy. I really do. I love your singing. I love it. I'm glad we have it. I'm glad we have it. It was a gift. You gave your talent to the world. You really did. Yeah, forget about record sales and all that. She gave her talent to the world, and we have it. Amy Winehouse, man. What a true monster, giant talent. And, wow, I miss her. Out here walking. It's very, when it's cloudy like this, it's nice and cool. Even in the morning, it gets hot. Even in the morning, it gets hot. Look at these buildings were not here. See all these buildings? None of those buildings were here 3 years ago. None of them. None of those buildings were there. Folks, if you have a convention and you want a hot town, and you look at all this convention space, you can have your convention here, man. This is all the this is the convention center. This giant building, that giant building. We got room for you. We got a town that is booming. Look at those construction cranes. That's nothing. I've lived downtown for 14 years. It's booming over there, all the way to the Arts District. Restaurants, I'm telling you, bars. Go up to the 72nd floor of the Wilshire Grand and look out. You can see all the way to the ocean. You can see all the way to Japan. I don't know about that, but I'm telling you, LA is hot. It's just on fire. There's tons of things to do. Yeah. Have your convention here. If your people can't find anything to do in LA, they're not trying, or they just hate the left coast. What was that sound? Did your phone ever make a sound? You're like, what's happening? Have the Russians taken over my phone? Did you ever? I read a summary of the Mueller arrest of 12. Indictment of 12 Russians and the Mueller investigation. Man, when you read it, when you actually read what they were doing, oh man, jeez, golly, Russia, oh man, they are hardcore. That's the A-team of international hacking. Wow. I mean, it's got to go beyond. It's so extensive. I can't believe it's just these 12 people. It's got to go beyond. I think it's just the opening round because. And how dumb are we? How dumb were like the Democrats to not have better security? I'm not saying it's easy, but come on, man. But it's a convention. What do you call it? The convention. The election is a temporary thing. I don't think security was their highest priority. They're just like, get it going. Let's get it going. We got a campaign. We got to get rolling. They put in basic security, but the Russians probably just laughed at that. Those boys and girls are hardcore, man. Unbelievable. Read that. Go on Twitter and search for Mueller indictments of Russian agents, Russian suspects, and you'll find the tweets and a couple of them detail summarize. So they actually read the indictments and then summarize what they were actually doing. Man, wow! Because you and I aren't going to read 800 pages of the thing. Woo! It's eye-opening. It's eye-opening when you read the details of the summary. You're like, whoa! All right, well, it looks like the leaf blower guy is forcing me out because I can't even hear myself think. I'll talk to you soon. Get out there and walk. I miss you, Amy Winehouse. I miss you.